Hey y'all, dedicated father here. Again, still haven't fixed the lighting. Sorry y'all. Today I was gonna talk on. I've kind of touched on it before, but just there's so much going on in the world today, y'all. I don't know whether you turn on the news or you read, I'd say newspaper, but it's obviously online now. Whatever you choose, I look at all of that stuff, but I believe we're kind of the wool's over the eyes there. So you kind of got to take what they're giving to you and make your own decisions out of it. But where I wanted to go with that is we look at how our children are seeing the world today. And I know a lot of people that just shelter their kids from everything. They don't know a thing that's going on. And that's their own choice. And then I have some people that just let them see it all. They don't care. They'll be someone getting right on TV and they don't care. They'll watch it. I don't believe in that either, but that's their own prerogative. I do believe in kind of somewhere in the middle there. I want my girls, and this doesn't always agree with parents either. I promise you that. But I want my girls to know that there's stuff going on in the world. That the good Lord's He's in control. Don't ever let that be discounted. But there's some stuff going on, some bad stuff going on in the world today, and some good stuff too. You got to make sure we keep when we do see something good that we point that out. But we need to make sure that they understand that we have a place in this world. We have a voice, and we need to make it heard when it's necessary. They need to know the difference between right and wrong, not to just listen to the TV and the talking heads, and they just go along with that and become sheep. It's our job to make sure that they have their own voice and they're not just falling in line. I know this is probably I'm walking a real fine line here on YouTube, but this is probably not a very popular subject on it, but it really does come down to fatherhood and parenthood as a whole. We need to be making sure that we're not letting them be overly sheltered with their head in the sand. That's ostrich puts his head in the sand, it's gonna get eaten up. Simple as that. And that's what happens in the world today with a lot of kids out there as they're growing up. Look at our millennial gen, whatever they call it, the ones that are in the early 20s right now, late teens, early 20s. I don't know what we're up to right now for letters, but they are very much bury your head in the sand. And the ones that have voices are the Karens out there, and it's brutal. And then if you try to buck that or even ask them a question about why they believe that, oh Lord, you just hurt their feels. That's I mean, you're this horrible person. Whatever. I guess I hurt your feelings. Then sorry, but we need to make sure that following generation, the one that we're raising, and maybe even grandparents on here watching, we need to be making sure that they aren't following footsteps of the generation in front of them. That generation is going to be so weak. Our world is going to be in so much trouble, and it's going to get skipped. I believe that the generation after that, if raised properly, will be hard enough that when they become adults, they will completely skip that generation. The generation that's in the young adult age right now will become the welfare, become a vacuum, and they'll probably die off young. They won't know how to fend for themselves, how to protect themselves, none of that stuff. And when they can't, scream and cry and get their way anymore, what happens, right? So we just need to be making sure that we're not completely sheltering our kids of what's going on. Again, number one thing, they need to know the Lord is going to control. He takes care of everything. So we need to make sure that they know, yes, there's bad, but there's good. There's reason for everything too. So y'all, I hope everyone, please like, subscribe, comment, share everything on here. Please, y'all, try to get this out. I saw Stacy that you got on there and subscribed. I appreciate you very much. The Financial Prepper, y'all, go check them out. They're amazing. Chris and Stacy, can't wait to meet y'all up in Oklahoma. So y'all, I hope y'all have an amazingly blessed day. Be strong, raise them right.